when we last left our heroes.
So, you're probably wondering how I ended up like this. At the end of the day, this all leads back to the true root of all things evil: capitalism. The commanding chief of corruption, Bogo Prime, has assigned us with the task of robbing the bank of Smolderock. So here we are. First night in town, staying at the Rusty Anvil. Guy found an old classmate of his while Raggax tried to join up with a boy band, and Sheelal did Sheelal things. It has officially been 3 hours since my last sip of dry diorite number 7, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. I'm just gonna hope that a good night's rest will fix me right up. It's odd. Usually the sound of Raggax's snoring puts me right into my meditative state. But their room is dead quiet. Almost as if there's nobody in there. Arcane Amphitheatre, Episode 25. Crime Time.
Any questions?
No.
I do, starting us off, but that's in session.
We actually begin in the silence that is your room, Aaravani.
The literally silenced room.
Yeah.
I do not need to explain to you what you feel reading this letter. You know every word on it. You can see the way it was written. You can see the ink. What do you do?
First, I would like to do some kind of check to make sure that this is indeed hastily written and not forged of any kind.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Come on, give me some good. That's not terrible. That's a -1, so really good. A 9.
If this were forged, they did a very good job replicating what would feel like a hastily written version of a letter.
Gotcha. Then totally believing it, and it looks like it's legit, I'm going to immediately run over to the next door where they are and start pounding on it to try and get the others up. Guys.
The first one to rise is actually young Iska, who hobbles over, having only a sip of the wine, and opens it. Hello?
Hey, Ajax. We need to talk. Kai.
What? Oh. I'm cured.
What is it?
Okay, you guys are good. I was really worried about that. I was going to have to explain this to you guys as that. Look, I don't have much time to explain this, but Kaixus, I get what you were trying to do today. You really screwed us.
I screwed us?
They're coming, Kai.
Wait, who?
Raydell.
No, okay.
And I'm
okay.
going to hand you the letter that I just got.
Oh, God.
It's going to have something on it. I'll explain it later. I'm going to find the other two, read it over. I'll be back. And I run to get the other two.
We tried to swindle a millionaire, and the consequences are a whole city are coming after us?
I mean, Raydell's not really a city. It's like a small nation.
That's worse.
That is worse.
Yeah, but at least let's be accurate.
Thank you.
All right, before we freak out too much, like Ara is, let's just read the letter and just get stock of the situation, all right? So gather around. Let me just peel that open and give it a read.
You know what? I'll let you read this.
Finally.
I figured that's what you were...
letter. We get to see it.
Yes,
I
you guys
do
finally
share it with
get to
Iska
see
and
one.
Ajax. I don't really hide it from them. I'm kind of like, we should all read it together.
I'm assuming you are reading this aloud.
Yes, please
so go
read this
ahead. I
aloud,
have
Kai,
just
for
put
the
it-
others.
Apologies for the rough handwriting, Ara. Plans are changing quickly, and plans are always changing quickly, and I always look out for my own. We need to expedite the mission. Your friend has thrown his name around, and it seems it still carries weight. Unfortunately, the weights are to be wrapped around his ankles, forcing him to sink into the magma river below. Someone ratted you all out. I'll find out who. That's my payment for changing the mission. You have 24 hours. Find Brander, kill him, get out. Get everyone out. Raydell is coming. We still need them. Era, you still need them. Don't die on me yet. Our jobs are still not done. Survive. Zai.
So it seems like we have a guardian angel.
I'm more worried that I did it again.
Perhaps we might need to tread lightly.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, maybe my days of being in a Terravant are well and truly over.
We can always return to the days of being City Inspector Gerald.
I might come up with a cooler name, but thanks. Thanks for the suggestion. I pocket the letter, and I am like, wait a minute, who's Brandier? Or Brander?
I don't believe that's anyone that we've met.
Should we wait for...
It did say to find him first.
Okay.
From my understanding, it seems like Aaravani is currently tracking someone down and killing them while traveling with us, and this Zai individual is kind of using us to further progress both of their goals.
Well, I'm assuming Era put a lot of faith in us by letting us read this. I say let's just finish up any rest we can get, wait for Era to come back. We'll come up with a game plan.
Well, he said he was searching for the others. Where are the others?
Oh my By Leviatar, that fucking goblin.
Perhaps they might be wandering off to go commit some more crime.
That's exactly what they're doing. No, I mean there's no guessing. That's it. We shouldn't split up too much. Let's just stay here and wait for Era. We'll figure out what to do.
I suggest that we should probably go follow Aaravani and see if we could go find our little small friends that are running amidst the city causing havoc.
At this point, Aaravani's gone, by the way.
I would have checked the tavern, checked to see if they're there. If not, I burst outside and...
I will save you the roll. They are not inside.
I figured. I don't know how long they've been gone. I would have checked probably before I even got up the window to make sure like it wasn't a rope or anything that got out, and then make my way down there.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
All right.
To see if you can smell the stinky little goblin
What the fuck?
and his tracks.
Wait. I gotta put these rumors to bed. Raggax at least has some plants rubbing.
Well, it's an 8.
You know, Aaravani, you step outside, and there's this moment as you look around you at the stone city. This city may not be maybe too big. This is a large town, but you are in the very center of town, and you have no idea in which direction they could have gone. You do not know this, but it has been 30 minutes since they left, and a lot can happen in 30 minutes.
A lot can happen in 6 seconds.
Sheelal, as you roam the nighttime stone city, what do you do as the two of you are currently outside the tavern?
How many people are still out and about?
It is silent.
Almost as silent as your bedroom that you should be in right now. But no, you're here.
Raggax probably has his hands tucked between his head, just kind of in a lackadaisical walk. So, Sheelal, what's a crime you haven't committed yet? Is there one you want to try out tonight?
What's a crime you haven't committed?
We could do a charcuterie board of crime.
What's a charcuterie board?
That's a good question. It felt right in the moment to say charcuterie. Charcuterie of crime. It just sounds fun.
You hear the words of Ajax in your head, Raggax. You see, a charcuterie board is...
Get the fuck out.
Well, I've done a lot of things, but I really haven't taken some kids' candy.
That's a great idea. We're gonna steal candy from a baby.
Mick said that kids in crime was a little bit too low, unless the kid wants to be in crime.
Who the fuck is Mick? But I gotta know more about this Mick. I know you ran with him, but he sounds like a time.
He's pretty cool. He's actually been seeing us in the desert.
Wait, when?
Last night.
Oh.
The night before. And then tonight.
Raggax looks around Sheelal. Is he here with us right now?
Sheelal, can I do a perception check?
Sure.
He'll look around. Fucking nat 1.
He was always very good at hiding.
Not right now.
Oh, well. Next time he's around, introduce me. I would love to get to know him.
Okay, yeah. I'll, if he wants to.
No, for sure. I don't want to impose.
He doesn't like to see people.
No, fuck. I understand. I understand a rogue when I see one. I get it. But speaking of roguish activities, let's. You want to do assault? You want to do assault?
What's assault?
So assault is when we hurt people and then we run away.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Assault. Anyone nearby? I look north.
I look south.
All your bases covered, don't you?
Congratulations.
There is nobody north. However, Sheelal, as you look south, there is a Goliath that is stumbling through the alleyways. You can see he's drunk, and he sort of hits the side of it, and then he goes into a back alley between the houses.
Bro. Sheelal's gonna hop up and down, grab Raggax, and start running towards that guy's direction, and then gonna sneak whenever we get closer.
Go ahead and give me the stealth checks.
Bro, what are these dice? Still good. 13.
Raggax isn't trying to be sneaky, but it was a 6.
It's your passive sneak.
You go down about 4 buildings, slinking alongside the wall, and eventually you just hear.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, a little too much.
Oh, God.
And as you cut the corner, it is a Goliath, this massive half-giant standing at about 10 or 11 feet tall. So he's about 4 of you guys stacked atop of each other. And you can see he's got no shirt on. There's still some of the coal and soot-covered ashes all over his torso, and these raggedy, ripped-off shorts that have seen better days. And he is just up against the wall, hurling.
Oh, you got the spins.
He doesn't say anything to you guys. He doesn't recognize you guys are there.
Are we gonna assault him?
feel like this is gonna sound fucking weird coming from me, but I feel bad for the guy. Like he's going through it. He's like,
okay, I'll look for more.
all right.
And Sheelal will. Is there like a good way to reach the top of a building, or if I can rope up?
The buildings vary in height from,
like, not too high, but like next
they
highest.
vary in height from about like 20 to 40 feet. Like the tavern itself is much taller, but some of the smaller homes are about 15 to 20 feet because most of them are Goliath homes. But with your rope, we'll say, yeah, you can easily just shoot and you climb back up.
And then, guess another perception.
Yes, go ahead.
The 16.
With a 16, what you see is you have to wait a couple minutes. So about like 3 to 5 minutes pass, and the Goliath that's in the alleyway next to Raggax, he has not moved. His head is up against that wall. And you look down, about 4 or 5 blocks down, you will see a Goliath holding hands with a fire genasi as a couple is walking back home.
Sheelal is gonna look down to Raggax.
I see some people.
Oh,
I can run up here if you get them from down below.
that's a great idea. I'm gonna leave our friend a little parting gift. And Raggax will he'll start to run away towards where Sheelal saw the couple, but as he goes, just to make the guy's night a little bit worse, he will cast Zapping Sting on the Goliath. So the target's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw, or he's gonna take 1d4 necrotic damage and fall prone.
Yeah, give him the d4 of necrotic damage.
Or he's gonna fall into the pew.
I rolled with disadvantage. That's an 8.
That's full, or that's not full damage. That's 3 points of necrotic damage, and he falls prone.
He's about to feel the hurl, like, and then there's just this necrotic zap, and he hits the ground, hurls upwards, and he just is prone as it all lands on him.
Raggax looks up at his goddess. I hope that was to your liking. And he like thumbs up at the sky. and
Are you sure we shouldn't leave him behind? Let's just go. I mean, if we leave
I want to
now,
add, you guys really wanted him here, is all I'm saying. Specifically, Ajax is the one that really wanted him.
we have to. It's times like these where we need to remind everyone who wanted him here.
Ajax like the funny voice.
And now he's saying he's willing to kill him, so this is going real great.
The development of Ajax's character is crazy.
Oh, he's cute. Let's keep him. We might need to put him down.
Sheelal, go ahead and give me an acrobatics or an athletics check to jump between building rooftop to rooftop.
I have advantage with athletics. Oh, 23.
You end up leaping from building to building. All of the roofs are flat, essentially all rectangular homes. So you end up leaping from rooftop to rooftop with ease. And you, Sheelal, are right above the couple as they're walking across the alleyway between the streets. And Raggax, you are a building over, and they don't see you.
Can I make a perception check to see what they're talking about? If they're talking.
Go ahead.
Not bad. That's gonna be a 16.
They aren't so much talking as much as there is like this drunken canoodling where there is this like, you're so cute, and the fire genasi is just like, oh, and that's about the extent of what the canoodling I'm gonna do with them is.
No, keep
That's
going.
fair. That's fair.
Do they seem inebriated in any way?
Absolutely.
Raggax will position himself where he can he position himself to where he can see Sheelal on the rooftop?
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
You cut around to the corner and you could just glare up, and you could see Sheelal like poking his head out, the small little horns like peering over.
Oh boy.
Leave him alone, Cole.
Zach,
Leave
Sheelal
him
has a
alone.
crossbow,
They're
doesn't he?
canoodling.
Yeah, I have a bow and arrow, yeah. It's a short bow. I mean, well, I was gonna give you a nod
Oh, perfect.
and wait for your signal.
What the fuck am I doing? Raggax will see Sheelal's nod, and then he fuck it. He'll cast.
Raise hell, praise Dale.
Is that another name for Leviathan or something?
Fuck it. He'll cast Ray of Sickness on the lady.
And then I guess as soon as that hits, Sheelal is gonna shoot.
No.
Shoot an arrow. Not meaning to kill, just a fucking like wound.
Okay. Roll to attack. You are hidden, so you have advantage. If I'm remembering correctly, Raggax, they have to make a con saving throw, right?
So I need to roll the hit, which I definitely
you rolled a hit, that's right.
It was a natural 20.
Oh no.
By the way, they did fail their con saving throw.
They did?
Yeah.
Why are you saying, oh no? You're the ones that did this. You can't take it back.
He
What, you
really
seen that
is
20?
the worst at making pain because he just kills
No.
everybody. Like,
So about that damage, that's gonna be. No. I think that's gonna be 23 points of poison damage.
How?
Because I rolled a nat 20.
What is doubled to 23?
Wait, what did I?
It's a half.
he
Make it make
can do a
sense,
half.
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can half damage, man.
I'll
This
half damage
one
it.
point, this group's lore is basically just showing up to towns in D&D, getting into so much trouble that the entire town turns against us, because I know that's where this is going. I know that's where this is going. Someone is gonna find out about this, find out they belong to our asses, and now the whole town is after us, and all the shit that we plan to do, and
How much damage did you do, Sheelal?
Well, I hit a 13.
The 13 does hit.
Ah, shucks.
Are you also shooting at the woman?
No, the dude.
She's poisoned until the start of the next turn.
No, she's not. She
not?
has no next turn, Cole.
7.
Oh no! Wait! Don't say that! Don't say that!
You just crittered a passerby that was canoodling in the middle of the street. And now you gotta live with the consequences. You don't like them.
Here is how this all pans out. The Goliath takes a crossbow bolt to the shoulder blade, just and it goes, oh, and like he's like looking forward, but he's not quite paying attention. He sees the crossbow bolt lodged in his shoulder blade, and then he looks down as he sees his beautiful Fire Genasi girlfriend on the ground.
Wait.
Throwing up this reddish, purple, black, necrotic ooze. And then she just stops.
Wait.
And then as it goes, he goes, no! And he drops to the ground as well. Boom! But he's alive.
Raggax goes, fuck! Raggax goes,
Sheelal
oh,
fucking
fuck,
takes
fuck,
off.
fuck.
Takes off.
Raggax is running to the lady to give her cure wounds.
Sheelal fucking runs.
You know, hey, Trevor, go ahead and roll me a D100.
I'd love
my
to.
god.
Is this woman coming back to life?
I'm good at these.
bro, Bogo is gonna have my ass. I am literally gonna be his sex slave. Do you understand that? Do you understand that I am doomed to be this man's toy forever?
Holy shit.
Yeah. You're not getting out of this shit, man. He's fucking Tom Nooked your ass.
Dude, I'm never gonna pay that
Back
off.
to Animal
Where's
Crossing.
those bells, guy?
It always goes back to Tom Nook.
I got a 73.
This woman is fighting for her fucking life. She does come back and she is on the precipice of death. And she stopped breathing. You rush towards her, slide, give her, cast Cure Wounds on her. And then she goes to sleep. She's unconscious. Her and her boyfriend are out cold.
Raggax leans in. Let this be a lesson. You ne'er-doers of public displays of affection. Fuck, sorry, bye.
And Raggax runs away.
I hope this was to your liking.
Raggax looks up to the sky. Ah! Was that good?
Good, Mom.
You swear to God you see every star give you a thumbs down up in the sky. Fuck. The two of you run away. Where are you running?
Fuck, I guess I've lost sight of Sheelal at this
Well,
point.
Sheelal would have
Oh, yeah.
ran until he's like turned and didn't see Raggax was running. So
No, you're on the rooftop. So you're jumping from...
Well, he's keeping like sight on the road. Like he's running parallel to the road on the rooftop. So he'll like look down and not see Raggax, but he'll come back, still hopping.
Raggax, then where are you running?
Fuck it. We're running south, baby.
Sheelal will follow.
I guess we're running south. Sheelal, you are running north for a second. You finally see Raggax look left, which is north, and then look right, and he starts running to the fucking south as well. And you just do a 180 and come right back down the way you came. Raggax, you are running all the way through, and eventually you do come across two guards that are walking across, just patrolling, and they just look and they stop and they see you.
Raggax is breathing heavily. He's sweating. He's panicked. He doesn't.
Sheelal leaps onto one them with his rapier.
Oh my god!
Oh my
And goes to
dude.
skewer
I
him.
didn't know it could get worse.
Wait,
Give me an attack roll. So I'm sorry, I need a lot of rolls here. First, the acrobatics check.
Raph gave you an out. He gave you an out.
You had to say I go back to the inn. That's what you had to
That's
say.
all you had to say.
That was the right answer.
And he would
I'm freaking out.
transpose you back there.
I'm just saying, I have no reason to
killed-
bail you guys out if you leave or
I
if you
killed
get
the girl.
captured.
I'm sorry.
I'm not doing it.
He didn't mean to kill her.
Acrobatics is a 25.
With ease, you leap over one building, go to the side, see Raggax like the deer in headlights, just eyes wide, he's shaking. You leap off without missing a beat, and you land square on the shoulders of it's one Goliath and one dwarf. Which do you want?
I'll take the Goliath and try to use that force to take him to the ground.
Give me an athletics check then, at advantage, to try to land and knock him into the ground.
This is, oh fuck.
Fucking
I have
rolled
to
two
kill them.
4s.
Why? You can't be
8.
mad. You can't be mad.
And he's just instead of stabbing, he'll just hunter grapple or jockey grapple, like from Left 4 Dead.
I think what you're really doing is a Goomba stomp to knock him prone.
And just pull him down.
Yeah, I think you are landing and pulling him down
Yeah.
into the ground. What is the total?
That was an 8.
I got a 7. As you land, grab his forehead and throw him into the ground. He's going to take 3 points of damage as he hits the ground. Boom! Oh! And the dwarvish guard pulls out his longsword. Oi,
Raggax,
what the bloody hell's wrong with you all?
Raggax panics and casts inflict wounds.
Give me the fucking attack.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the
We can be
And
fine
the
with
rest
3
of us-
people. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're
I like
gonna be
a
fine.
group of 3.
We're not gonna be forced to sit here
It'll
and
be
watch
4.
this.
It'll be 4.
12 doesn't
Yeah,
hit.
that
right?
hits. Roll
That
damage.
hits? No way.
12?
Yeah.
12 is the AC they
That's
have. Roll
crazy.
damage.
Oh no.
You know, that's crazy, but you know what's crazier? This whole thing. This happening right now, that's crazier than that.
Mhm. And it's all happening of your own volition.
That's gonna be 19 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
No.
What do you mean no?
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
You really are the worst.
You take your claws, and these guards are wearing, they're really wearing like this, like just makeshift leather armor. They're not well-armed guards. They're just patrolling. This is more like the night watch of the fucking city. And you just stab him in the fucking chest with your
watch.
claws. Neighborhood watch ass looking motherfuckers. And you stab him in the chest, and there is this necrotic implosion again. Just, what the bloody... And he drops to the ground. Dead.
You want to know something worse? These 2 guards were also canoodling, and you just ruined it. We would have had more from Rav.
Sheelal sees that and takes out a dagger and like stabs the guy in the neck.
No. First, he's going to get up.
if he get it.
And then he's going to pull out the warhammer that he had strapped to his back.
Oh no.
And he's going to try to bonk you.
Go ahead. Give him the bunk.
22 to hit you, Sheelal.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who. 22? Yeah, that hits.
And you're gonna take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he bang hits your metal shoulder, and a bit of the iron casing around your shoulder ends up indented inwards.
I'm assuming, are we in
What are you guys doing?
turn base? Okay. I mean, I'll pull out my rapier and stab. Is Raggax? No, never
He
mind.
is within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, okay, so I'll stab him.
They set out to do
Make
crime,
the attack roll.
and they achieved it. They found crime to do.
Hey, you want to go assault some people? He said he wanted to steal candy from a baby.
12.
It was
That was
still
10.
candy.
12
from
is once again
Their
their
AC,
AC.
baby.
Dang. All right. I don't feel bad for these guys
I really
anymore.
gotta wonder about mixed morality, because he said stealing candy from a baby's low, but then we're murdering people.
12 damage, and then sneak attack. After that,
No.
5
Wait,
plus
wait.
1, 18.
He's dead. You just and he drops to the ground.
Oh shit. Oh no. No, Sheila. Oh no.
Let's go.
And Sheelal
Sheila.
takes off.
Wait, Sheila. I've created a monster. Sheila, we gotta hide the bodies. we gotta hide the
Sheelal's
bodies.
gone. He is.
No.
He,
I guess Raggax is like, fuck. He follows after
he's going
Sheila.
straight. He's going straight back to the inn.
So before you are starting to run, leaving Raggax behind. Aaravani, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Oh no. Please tell me I have front row seats to this magnificent turn of events. Ooh, yeah, that's more like it. A 9.
That's on par.
You realize Iska ran out with you as the other two were arguing inside the room. And she's standing there with you, and she goes, did you hear that?
Hear what?
I swear I heard Raggax go, oh no, like that.
She has a spot
Great
on. She has a
impression.
spot
First
on.
off, that was an
Fantastic
incredible impression,
recreation.
Iska. That was fantastic. Also,
That's the wine talking.
where's that coming from?
She points south.
I grab her hand and head that way.
You start running south, and you get about a block down, and you hear this, ah! As we cut right back to Raggax, and you hear the scream behind you. A lady from inside her house looking into the window, or through the window, I'm sorry, at you alone with the 2 guards you killed.
Ah, damn it.
Raggax just stares at her.
And you have locked eyes with this Goliath woman.
Raggax looks at her. He just motions with his hand to come here. I won't hurt you. Come here.
Oh, gosh.
Give me an intimidation check.
That dead Goliath on the ground, the neighborhood watch, that was her husband.
Oh, shit.
It was her husband and her adopted son, the dwarf.
So that is going to be a 17.
She looks at you. She opens the door. Guards! Guards!
Guards! Guards!
Raggax yells as well.
Guards! There's been murder.
Aaravani, you end up turning the corner, running south, and as you turn the corner, so does Sheelal. As you both lock eyes with each other, you see Sheelal, Iska sees Sheelal. Sheelal, you see them both, and at that moment you hear the guards! Guards!
Don't you even think about it.
Oh, Sheelal stops, watches them come up, hears that. He's gonna get to higher ground if possible.
Sheelal,
like the highest building.
Sheelal, come back here. We need to talk. What do you? I'm gonna try and grab him.
Give me a dex check.
Oh,
Just
no.
a straight up dexterity check.
I can only
both of you
think of that meme of them running past each other as like that Umbrella Academy meme where one of them's in the car.
Yeah.
9.
Oh, is it just dex, you said?
Just straight dex.
Well, I rolled a 15 plus 2. That's a 17.
Thank
You
God.
grab Sheelal by his tiny little autonome legs.
And I'm just gonna shh. And I'm just gonna set him down. Let's wait. Stay in the shadows, see what happens. Try and get him out of there.
We
We head
killed a
back
couple
to
people.
the inn. And I look over at Yiska. If there are guards, we can turn him invisible and get out of here.
Why doesn't he just go back to the inn now?
Because we have to save his ass, even though I really don't want to.
Okay.
And I start heading that way, and I assume we're trying to stealth if we can.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Sheelal, are you going with them?
Yeah, but he'll like sneak in like fucking that one,
Iska
bro.
got a 15.
Well, that's a 6 for me.
What are these
6
dice?
and a
hang on.
natural
Sneak,
1.
wait, it's a sneak. That is a 8.
You guys go quietly up against using the shadows of the buildings to slink all the way through. And Raggax, what are you doing?
So she yelled, guards. I think Raggax is gonna try to sell this lie of,
Oh my god, it wasn't me. But there's
What
been
the
a murder.
fuck?
There's been a murder.
By the grace of the dice, Aaravani, Sheelal, and Iska arrive first. You guys are not within line of sight of the lady who has now gone back into her house and has already screamed. But you guys can already, as you're like slinking from building to building, from wall to wall, hear murmurs of people waking up inside the houses.
Sheelal's gonna shoot his rope out to Raggax, wrap him around in it, and like hang on to Aaravani as he pulls back.
You begin pulling Raggax back towards you.
Raggax just lets it happen.
You're like skidding on your feet.
Yeah.
2 dwarvish guards approach from the opposite side, from where the other 2 guards had perished, and they look, and they go, "Stop right there!
I'm being kidnapped.
Nobody move!"
I can't. Don't you see this rope?
Sheelal wraps the rope around his mouth, and I'm assuming he gets to me at that point.
Yeah.
I've hoisted myself and Raggax onto Aaravani. if possible.
I said it. Put the two of them down. Nobody move.
Ren, I hate you, and I'm going to run with Yiska.
Welcome to the true era. Welcome to being a crime
Iska
buddy.
has got invisible.
The crime buddies prevail.
And you start running. The guards are going, oi, stop! They're getting away! And you guys are naturally faster than them.
As they are dwarves,
They are dwarves.
their legs
As they are
stumpy.
running,
They can't make it.
can Iska save you guys somehow?
Oh no.
So, how high are these roofs exactly?
The smallest one is about 15 feet high.
Would you say that I could realistically chuck both of these little guys onto a roof myself?
I think it would be a difficult athletics check.
I need to save my bonus action if there is going to be any kind of... I'm just going to try it. Because I could rage, but I have an idea of getting up there with you guys, so... I'm going to try it. I rolled a 19 plus, you said athletics? That is going to be a 26.
You cut the corner to get out of their line of sight, and who do you want to throw first?
I will throw Sheelal since he... Well, actually, I'll do Raggax because I feel like Sheelal could climb if he really had to. Since I saw him trying to do that before.
I'm still roped up to him, so if he throws...
He could get
One of
halfway
us.
and climb himself up.
Give me Sheelal an acrobatics check.
if he throws one of us, the other's coming.
That's true.
Long after.
Give me an acrobatics check,
What
Sheelal.
is this Looney
Raggax, you
Tunes?
get nothing. You are being tossed.
No, for sure.
19.
You throw Raggax, he hits the rooftop, and you forgot Sheelal was attached, and you see Sheelal go in through this upwards arc and land on the rooftop, and then you feel a hand on your back, and you go invisible as well. Shoom! As the guards run past. Where the hell did they go? Did you get their faces? Yes, that was a bird. A big fucking bird. And a goblin. Fuck. And a robot. Right. Report this to the chief. We got to find them. And they continue running around.
I just stay against the wall for a long time, thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if they fell off of that roof right now and then I could end this bad nightmare? But no. They're still around. They're safe. I just give a pat where I assume Yiska is in gratitude and just wait for them to leave.
They have left. Very quickly, they have left.
I'm going to use bonus action, use my echo to get the 15 feet up to the roof. And I'm going to kind of reach out with my hand and do like a pull motion as I switch places with it to see the other two.
You manifest on the rooftop.
Still invisible, I go over to the others and just, shh, it's me. We need to get down and get you guys somewhere safe. They know who we are. We'll find some sort of way to figure this out, but right now... Oh, you guys, this is one thing after another. All right, we'll figure it out. Oh, boy.
Oh, hey, Trevor, roll me a d20.
Oh, no.
I would love to. I'm not
You're
as
so
good as
good at
these.
them.
Brennan,
I'll do it.
roll me another d20.
Oh my
She cast
God.
invisibility twice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
11?
what's happening
I
to
got a
Iska?
14.
Okay,
Her
she
wild
passes
magic.
both. The DC is 8 now.
Oh, wild magic.
What do the three of you do?
I'm assuming Raggax is still gagged.
Yeah.
And I'll tell Sheelal, keep him here. I'm going to get the others, and we're going to find somewhere safe and talk things out. Okay? Stay here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same thing to get down to Yiska and say, where are the others?
Iska's gone.
Oh, Yiska? Yiska? Shit. Try and find my way back to the end if I can.
Oh, no.
Easy. You are still invisible, and it takes you about the minute of casting for the invisibility to shoom. For it to essentially, it dissipates just as you enter the town square, which is still silent. But as you are walking through the invisibility, there are guards that are now alert, patrolling the area. And you walk in. As we cut back to the other two, who have been bickering for the last 5 minutes. Not bickering, rather discussions about what they may not do.
Highly intellectual, scholarly discussions on very advanced topics.
The door into your room opens, and you see Iska just trot in. Raggax and Sheelal committed deadly assault.
How deadly?
Twice. They're not breathing.
Oh my god.
Oh, and they were guards.
They were guards!
There were guards.
Does that mean they were your classmates?
Probably!
Exchange students.
I mean, we've already met one of them that's in this city, but like, are they alive guards or are they dead guards?
That's what deadly assault means,
All right,
right?
we're toast. We've already. We can't show our faces tomorrow.
And just like that, Aaravani, you hear, we can't show our faces tomorrow, and you show your face in the room.
Yes, that's exactly right. We can't. I closed the door. All right. The other two are on a roof right now. They know who I am. I believe they know who Yiska is as well. I suggest that
I was
for
invisible
now,
the whole time.
Oh, that's true. So it's just me and the other two. I think we just need to get out of the city for right now, figure this out.
What's this we? You're the one that's fucked.
Oh, so you're saying that you guys are gonna go and rob this bank on your own? Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm sure that there are ways that we could go about it without the help of Sheelal.
Listen, it was already bad, but now it's worse. Don't test me, Ajax.
Well, at what point do we just cut our losses and leave them to the wolves?
Sounds like now might be a good time.
You're the one that fucking wanted him, Ajax, and I get really serious with you and step into your face.
And I had him on a leash. The leash was broken. At this point, I've lost control over him, and it's whatever at this point. I don't care what happens
He's
to him.
your problem because you wanted him. Now fix it. Let's get out of here.
What if he can't be fixed?
I'll try. If you're not man enough to do so, then I will.
You think you can fix that thing? You're more than welcome to try. I just don't see it happening. But go ahead, Aaravani. What do you suggest we do now?
Like I said, we leave. They know who I am and the other two are. So you guys, if you can figure out some sort of way to disguise us or what Yiska's doing now, and we get out and figure out what to do next. Because we can't stay here at this point.
How, I'm guessing we didn't get a long rest.
I don't think we did.
No.
A nice long hour or two of rest, I assume.
You got about 2 hours.
Could we count it
Short
as
rest?
So you guys got a short rest from just being at the tavern.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
cool.
But if a
Whoa.
long rest is interrupted, you do not get a short rest.
Yeah. God, I've used like all my freaking hit die too. Good lord. All right. Well, it's not like I'm getting any spell slots back anyway. If I had any magical energy left in me, I could disguise myself at least. But I think we just gotta take a chance on. If I agree that we need to get out of town tonight, I think we have to chance sneaking out of here.
They're gonna know that we leave.
Yeah. But between my father's men and now the town guard, we don't really have any friends anymore. I think we just have to cut our losses. I'll deal with Bogo. That's my burden to bear, I suppose. Probably just end up being a slave or something, but not much we can do about it now.
This bloody sucks. Committing a bank heist was on my bucket list.
Well,
On Ajax's bucket list.
take your anger out on Raggax.
I was really looking forward to it. I read a book back in the day, and I had this whole plan that we were going to do in the
The longer that we
morning.
wait, the more they're gonna catch up to us. We need to go now. Do you guys have a way to get me and the other two disguised so we can get out of here?
I can disguise myself, and I can cast invisibility on one of you. That's the best that I've got.
Yiska's already good, so I would say if you could do that on the two of us, we'll figure out something for the other two.
I can make 2 people invisible,
Iska?
myself included. So 1 other person.
I can do 1. It lasts for an hour. That should give us enough time to ride up an elevator out of this town.
Does there look like there's any kind of... I mean, there's like pillowcases or something like that, I assume, in here, right?
Yeah.
Could I quickly put together a makeshift bag to stick a particular robot inside of since he doesn't have to breathe?
He's gonna
You can try.
Sheelal out of here.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
If we have no other way to get him out of here, that's the only thing that I can think of. Somebody's gonna have to tell me that's a 2.
Oh, good lord.
Who's gonna help?
I guess I can.
Kaixus, you see Aaravani trying to tie together a bagged pillowcase, and fairly miserably, and you coach him through it. Aaravani, give me the roll at advantage.
I've never been really good at sewing.
That's fine. Look at me. I can't sew for shit. I can weld.
And at that point, I completely tear it in 2 with another 4.
Yep. That bag's not coming together.
Just hand it over. I'm gonna mend it back together. And then I'm gonna do it myself. What kind of roll am I doing?
Survival check, Ajax.
14.
You hear Iska going, no, you're doing it all wrong. Try it. You sewed it backwards. Do it the other way and do it with advantage.
So 14 is the best that I got.
It's a bag. You are worried that a pillowcase bag, as you finish it and showcase your work, may not be strong enough to hold the weight of Sheelal. But it'll have to do.
Before we leave, I want to grab just like 5 random objects from around the room. Either it be like a book or a candlestick holder or just random shit like that. And I'm going to magically tinker all 5 of them. So that like basically I can use them as little distraction tools later when I need them.
Easy. You grab 5 items of your choice and you tinker with them while he makes the bag.
All right, that should come in handy.
I really don't think that this is going to hold him.
You don't have any other option.
I never was good at sewing.
All right, are we ready to go? I can't go out there like this.
Iska, if you can make Aaravani and myself invisible,
No.
I think.
Well, Kaixus, you're fine.
Am
I'm
I?
fine. Actually, you might not be fine. Can't you disguise yourself?
Not with that. I have no magic left in me. I have none.
Ugh. I'm the only one that can do. Okay, fine. I will. I see how this is supposed to go and why you made the bag.
There's no other way. We have to try.
Okay, so Iska, you make the 2 of these guys invisible. We'll walk out together. We'll go find the other 2 and see if we can get out of the city in one piece. And I'm going to disguise myself as a tiefling father. Same skin tone as Iska. You know, striking resemblance, as if I can just pose as her dad or something.
She goes ahead, twin spells invisibility, casts it on Aaravani and on Kaixus. The 2 of you, shoom, go invisible. She is out of 2nd level spells.
In the time that it's taken us to kind of prep to leave, would you allow that to have been enough time to be considered a short rest and I can change my armor model to Infiltrator?
If you want to wait, you'd have to wait about another 15. It didn't take you guys very long to wait.
Not worth it.
To prep.
Not worth it. I'm trying to get out fast.
The 2 of you are invisible then. As Kaixus and Aaravani, the 2 of you walk out invisible, and Ajax, disguised as Mr. Tiefling Father, you and Iska, your definitive daughter, walk out of the door, head downstairs, and where are you for walking?
I would have told Yiska, before we went down, to lead Ajax to where the other 2 were.
She easily steps outside and everyone give me perception rolls. Everyone, including the 2 on the rooftop.
Natural 20.
Nice.
9.
10.
16.
17.
Cole, Brennen, Trevor.
Whoa.
The 3 of you hear the guards are essentially surrounding the city and all on patrol. You hear footsteps walking back and forth. They're doing what appears to be a quiet search. They're not trying to panic the town. As we cut back to Raggax and Sheelal. Raggax, with your perception roll, you can peer over the side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear some guards chatting. Oi, what the bloody hell do? We can't wake everyone up. And the other one, both dwarves. Aye. Well, we could, I guess, And he does this, tossing motion. Swipe it all under the rug. We ain't never had no, murder, yeah. And the other one replies back, aye, not on record at least. And they ponder.
Can I make an insight check on this?
Sure.
That's going to be a 23.
They're speaking in hushed tones, right? And you are realizing that there are some guards that walked into the home and are reassuring. You can't hear it, but whatever happened in the home with the lady, she's definitely calmed down. But there's this layer of deceit discussed between them with this hint of fear, this quivering in their voices.
I guess Raggax just makes an audible while he's gagged as he looks over the side, gagged, tied up. And then he shuffles over to Sheelal.
While this was happening, Sheelal was just looking at his coin that Mick gave him, inspecting every little detail about it.
Give me an investigation check.
9.
The coin feels special. It's got this homely sentimentality that you feel to it. But visually, it's just any other gold coin.
He's just looking at it.
Raggax, as you wait and are gagged, you peer over the edge one more time, waiting for Aaravani to eventually show up. And there is... More guards have slowly begun trickling in, now in actual battle armaments, wearing steel-plated armor, and one stands above the rest as a Goliath walks in, and you see the 2 dwarves that were by the body immediately perk up, and they stand at attention to what you are assuming to be the guard captain. And you see this Goliath, about 12 to 13 feet tall, in this, it's all this steel armor, yet it doesn't cover all of his body. Rather, only the vital parts. Very cut and measured to fit his exact build and size.
Raggax is just trying to study this individual very closely. I think he clocks the immediate switch in presence of the other guards when this guy comes through. I guess Raggax is looking for anything that stands out of the ordinary when it comes to him.
Give me a perception roll.
All right, that's gonna be a 24.
You see the guard captain immediately step in, and he kneels down and looks at the bodies. Young men they were. And he looks at the other 2 dwarves. Who did this? Aye, sir, they say that the lady says that a goblin is the one that killed her, but he ran away with, an eagle on 2 legs and a robot. He stands up slowly. Toss the corpse in the river. Let the river take them. shut down the elevators. Nobody escapes Smolderock tonight. And he stops and he turns. Do I make myself clear? And the two dwarves immediately go, yes, sir, of course, sir. I better. Granite Finger does not hear of this, lest you want her to turn you to stone herself. Aye, sir, yes, sir. If the culprit is not found by tomorrow morning, this never happened. Let the others know. Aye, yes, sir. Check the inn. Check everything. And then he stops. Keep everything on the down low. Nobody finds out. And then he slowly gets up and he walks away.
At any point during that conversation with him and the guards, would Raggax have gotten a name?
No.
Okay.
They always addressed him as sir.
Okay. All right. Raggax just sits down. Hopefully he can divulge some information to the party. I think Raggax is looking up at the stars. He feels like he did okay, but I don't know. I feel like I think Raggax knows he's in trouble.
It takes a little bit of time, but eventually Iska does lead the other three of you towards the alleyway as you guys are stopped by two Fire Genasi guards patrolling. Hey, you two.
Yes, sir.
Where are you off to?
We are just returning home from a very, very rigorous night. Little Serena here had to accompany her father in some debauchery. She just needed to make sure that I
need you to stop right there.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Wait a second, Trevor.
I need you to stop right there.
Trevor.
Restart.
Make sure I don't get into too much trouble.
Right. And what are your names again? Serena and
Rodolph.
Rodolph. Right. The two guards look at each other. How long have you been in Smolderock? It's currently not safe outside. There's a pending investigation going on.
Oh, goodness. Well, we must return home quickly then. We recently traveled to this town. Not but a few months ago.
Give me a deception roll.
Oh. Raph would... fuck, I guess... I can't.
How many people live in Smolderock?
It's about 100 or so.
Oh, so
That's not a lot.
it's a small.
Yeah, this is not a big town.
I rolled a 19.
One of the guards goes, right, sir, well, have a good night, stay safe, and as you step forward, the other guard puts his hand up. A few months ago, you say.
Yes, that's correct. The air here feels so much nicer than our island. I've always been a fan of the temperatures of the Dominion, but the outer dunes have never felt safe.
You see the guard lean in and whisper something to the other guard. And they turn back. Right, sir, well, I hope you understand, but I do need you to step to the side and come with us. We're under a pending investigation, and unfortunately, anyone is a suspect right now.
Can I ask what this investigation is about?
You see, sir, there's been a murder. To put it lightly, give me perception rolls, anyone that's in this area. What are the two of you doing that are invisible?
Being chill, trying to be chill.
I have a question, Raph.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to summon my echo, would that drop my invisibility?
Summoning the echo will not break invisibility, but attacking or casting a spell will.
So how far away are we from...
You guys can be however far away you want to be, but the echo is not invisible.
Yeah, no, so I wanted to try and see if I could basically summon it to where they can see it and dart into an alley almost like I'm somebody trying to get away.
Give me the perception roll first, but you can do that.
That's a 16.
I think Kaixus starts to like think about walking away, like sneaking away and then yelling from a distance, like he's someone, like he like help or some other thing, and then I actually don't know if he would notice Era doing anything.
Era's invisible, so you don't.
I wouldn't. So I think Kaixus would actually try to sneak away behind a building that's relatively close by, and then he's gonna yell, "Help! Help!" And then he's just gonna like run away.
Give me your perception rolls first before you guys do that.
14.
Perception's a dirty 20.
The three of you notice the other guard, the one that had been whispered into, has begun sort of like making motions with his hands to other guards that are around, as some begin to slowly come towards you guys. Aaravani, seeing that, you go ahead and you cast, or you don't cast, rather you summon your echo, shoom, and dart into the corner. At the same time, Kaixus, you scream help and run away. I need deception rolls from both of you.
Ooh.
Or one deception roll at advantage.
That's a natural 20.
Do Raggax and I see them or hear any of this?
Not yet.
I am going to remain inconspicuous and stick to my story as sweat starts to bead down the back of my neck.
I'll take a 14 on that deception.
All of the guards, as you scream and start running away that were en route, start rushing back all the way this way. And that leaves all the guards that were coming towards you, Ajax, gone.
Sir, if you excuse me, I need to get my daughter to safety.
He puts his hand up, and the other guard, the one that you can essentially tell one believes you and one doesn't. One is firmly on this. The one that believes you looks and he goes, "We have to check that out, come on." And he starts running, leaving only you two and the guard. Tieflings don't live in this town.
And who are you to say so?
A city guard. One that knows the face of every fire genasi, every dwarf, and every Goliath that lives in this town. There are no tieflings here.
Well, then I'm thankful it's about time Smolderock starts accepting other folks residing in this area. You gotta be more inclusive with these types of places. I've always wanted to be a blacksmith. Unfortunately, you gotta start off as a miner.
You work the mines.
I'm wanting to work in the mines. I've been out there once or twice to get my name in there, but unfortunately, it hasn't worked out so far.
Get in the hole.
I love this subplot of this tiefling trying to start a new life. Trying to
Give
become
me a
miner.
deception roll.
That's great.
You know what kind
Holy
of life
shit.
you have to live in order to provide for your family?
Is this just the pursuit of happiness?
There is a murderer on the loose, and here I am trying to protect my only kin. Shit, that's an 8. Oh. 8. Deception. That's a 10.
He stops and he just looks at you. You can go.
Wait.
Sorry to cause you any trouble.
Well, sorry I got a little antsy with that. I appreciate it, and I will make sure to avoid any foul doings that's going out here. We're really just trying to get home.
Of course. I'm sorry for assuming I know every person in town.
Come along, Serena. Your mother's going to be quite upset that I left you out here this late.
You begin walking away. Does a 15 hit you?
Oh.
It sure does.
You feel a crossbow bolt hit your shoulder blade.
Would I be able to shield it? Oh,
You
I shouldn't
can.
do that. I shouldn't do that. I gotta stick to the bit. Okay, a crossbow bolt.
The tiefling miner trying to start a new life for himself.
I will go down with the ship.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
Is disguise self concentration?
No, it is not, but I would actually like to make a chronal shift. 20.
That is a 19 to hit you.
Okay, that most definitely still does hit, so it's 10 points of damage.
It hits your shoulder like, and you see him shakily holding the crossbow bolt. And he takes a deep breath in and continues to aim it. Stop right there.
Oh!
Is it just him right now?
What
It's
is the
just
meaning
him.
of this?
You're not who you claim you are.
I'm gonna fall like prone down to the ground.
Could I, Raph? So it's just him, right? And all the others
Just him.
left?
Everyone else has left.
I'm trying to take this guy out.
Let's
I'm
go.
bonus actioning.
Crime.
Echo and using Unleash Incarnation and my main attack, 2 attacks on this guard from behind.
Make the attack roll.
Welcome to the crime, boys.
Okay, that is a 23 for the first hit.
That hits. Second attack. Oh, sorry. You only have one attack.
First one, well, let's see if the first one does enough. Probably not, but it's with the halberd. That's a D10, please. That's a 15 points of damage.
He had 12 HP. He goes. I'm assuming you're knocking him out. You're not killing him.
Yeah, no, it's basically back of the halberd, just the wooden part, straight to the dome from the back.
Kada! Boom! And his body drops limp on the ground.
I grab the other 2 and try and push them towards where the other 2 are on the roof.
You make it the last little bit of the way, go into the alleyway, and are underneath where the other 2 are hiding.
Stay here. And I'm going to do the same thing, switch places with the Echo up to the roof to get to where the other 2 are. And I get down below, see the other 2. All right. We need to get out of here. Are you guys all right?
Raggax is like trying to motion to take the gag
Yes.
off.
Sheelal, can you?
I release it.
All right.
Let him go.
All right.
Slow down. I think the captain of the guard, if we can just last until morning, I think they're gonna look the other way.
What did he say?
From what I heard, he's planning on chucking these bodies in the river.
The bodies have been moved at this point.
He said something about, I think I heard Iron Thumb, or Stone Thumb, if she finds out that she'll turn the others into stone. So if we can hold this out, we might be in the clear.
We could, but there's probably going to be a ton of guards everywhere, and the 3 of us are now wide open.
They also shut down the elevators.
Of course they did. Yeah, we gotta find someplace quick. All right, Sheelal, you're better at this than I am. Could you inform the others of this? We'll stay right here for right now. Help me scout out and make sure nobody's around us, Raggax.
Yep. Raggax will scan.
Give me perception rolls.
Yep. Oh yeah, baby. That's gonna be a 24.
Remove 20 from that, and that's my roll.
So the 2 of you are on the rooftop, looking around. Aaravani, everything looks clear to you. Raggax, their patrols has no rhyme or reason to them, and you have maybe about 5 minutes of safety to do something before someone may swing around this way.
What if we... This might be a stupid idea, but what if we just head back to the tavern?
They're probably gonna know that we're there. They're asking questions. I think that's... If we can find some sort of hole somewhere, an abandoned place, I don't know, something where we can stay for the night, keep watch, but if not, we're just gonna have to dodge these guards all night.
What if we go to the mines? It's late, no one's there yet.
let's see where Kai is. Maybe he knows more than I do, if anybody's
Rodolph
actually
always
there.
wanted to be a miner. Just saying.
And I wait for the others and just stay on there with Raggax.
I mean, the others are below you. Like,
We don't exactly
in the
have
alleyway.
a way to get up there.
Yeah, they
it's an Overwatch thing, you know. We're watching, we're observing.
Is there? How close are we to the river?
You're only a couple blocks away from the river.
Okay, I'm not gonna toss him in, but I would like to obscure the body of the guard that is onto me.
I mean, he is laid flat in the middle
Just
of the
in the
street.
middle of the road.
Shove him in a
Okay.
trash can.
I am going to wait. I'm going to make sure that the coast is clear. And what's his race? Is he a Goliath? Please don't tell me
He's a fire genasi.
Okay, that's easy. I am going to drag him to the alleyway and kind of obscure him with some various like rubble and stuff of that sort, so
You
that
pull
he's
him
covered.
into the alleyway. As Kaixus, you also enter the same alleyway that now the other three are on the rooftop of, and you see Iska and Ajax sliding a body into the alleyway.
Oh, that's
I
lovely.
thought my story was so convincing.
Was it? We haven't seen another tiefling here at all.
Listen,
Why
I had
did you
to just
double
go
down?
with my guns. I don't know. I kind of crumble under pressure or whenever it comes to things like that. He kept on asking questions.
Because you could have just said, "We're going back to the tavern. We're passing through." You could have told mostly the truth.
I should have. Next god that comes by, he's getting that story. Unless it's the one from earlier, which
Do you still have
we
the
got-
bolt in your shoulder?
I guess I'm. Oh shit! Yank it out and mend the clothes so that it doesn't appear like I received a crossbow bolt within the last 5 minutes.
bleed through.
I mediced out for the day.
Raggax also would have relayed to Era that they've got about 5 minutes before.
Oh, 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to drop down to the other guys then to let them know and just relay the same thing. All right, look, we got about 5 minutes before they're on the way. There's not really a clear pattern. We just need to outmaneuver them, find some place to hide. Raggax suggested the mines. Kai, do you know if that would be a decent place, if anybody would be there for the night? It seems like if we can survive tonight, they'll forget about all of this. You guys will be good to get all of us either disguised or out of sight and we can leave.
I like that idea, except I think the mines are a great place to get trapped. I think an abandoned house would be the better option if we can find one. But that might be hard.
Raph, I know this is a shot in the dark, but is there any way, you mentioned that I've been here like once or twice before, maybe?
You can give me a history
I was going to
check.
say, if somehow, some way I would have found like something abandoned.
Is there a sewer system?
That's also true.
The lava
is true.
is the sewer.
Yeah.
We're
don't-
good at this, okay?
Well, you said
We know
history?
sewers.
History.
We'll run into the lava vipers.
+1. I rolled a natural 20. I don't know what that's going to do for me, so 21.
There for sure is not anywhere abandoned.
Yeah, there's
Hey,
nothing.
by the way, there is no sewer system here. You know that
I
for
know.
a fact.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
sewer
yeah.
system.
All right.
Where does the poop go?
Into the fucking lava.
Oh,
This place fucking
yeah,
reeks.
that makes sense.
It doesn't
Honestly,
because they all
genius.
get
The
burned
smell,
up.
the smell of burning stool.
This is the cleanest city ever.
So, what you remember, there aren't many empty houses here either. Most people that live here have always lived here. When a house becomes decrepit, it is very quickly maintained. In a city of, or in a town of miners and handy people, things don't really go unused. Could you find one? It's possible, but slim. You would know that the mines are always closed at the end of the day.
I mean, another fucked up option is we go into a home that doesn't have very many residents.
Sheelal pulls out the key.
Thank God. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. I've been thinking about this for the past hour.
He pulls out the key.
That's great.
And he goes, are we in a residential area now?
There are no zones here.
Okay.
So like it's not a very big town. Like you can run around and try to find it.
He will go to the first door he sees.
Oh my God, if we're gonna go to every single fucking house and try to use this key, how in the hell are we going to find
Give
the
me
house?
a D100 roll.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not going to take 5 minutes.
30.
No.
Oh my God, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I really think
I'm gonna
I
keep
know
going.
that it's a terrible option.
Another one.
But
75.
I think the mines and just find someplace somewhat
71.
safe,
All
and we
right.
just stay
Nope.
there.
You're right. I think mines. Let's just do the mines.
46.
We'll figure out how to get out after.
I love that they're having this conversation.
35.
Sheelal's running to doors. That's so
Okay,
funny.
97.
Oh,
97
He's
was the number
close.
I had in mind.
Fucking way. Are you
There's
joking?
no way.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Easy.
No.
Door opens.
Way.
Let's hope
He's
he
gonna
doesn't
like
have a wife.
usher. He's gonna like move his arm.
Look.
Come on.
Look what Sheelal did.
I do the same thing.
my
Where I
God.
shift places. Raggax. All right, Raggax, let's go.
Yeah.
And I
Alright.
I sneak in right behind.
don't know how are you gonna get down.
And then
How I'm gonna get down?
I'll catch you. I'll go back down and try and catch you.
All right, Rags. Oh, fuck. Raggax heard I'll catch you, and Raggax jumped off like immediately.
Aaravani, give me an athletics check.
Okay. That's not terrible. What's it? A +7, so 21.
You were not rolling to catch Raggax. Iska went to go push you out of the way to let Raggax hit the ground. But there is no movement there. It just, the feathers get ruffled and he lands.
It's like a little slight breeze. Ooh.
it would have landed on her. That would have been funny.
All right, let's go.
You guys run into a small stone dwarven home.
How big is it?
Like the rooftop is high enough, but all of the interior is dwarf-sized.
Guys, this could not have gone more wrong. I had to sit on this for an entire week, and I did not
the
think it
heist
would
plan?
be this bad.
You know our fucking record.
I know.
Not
it's
just
not
that.
our
that
record.
It's not
that I
our
knew
record.
Stop
that
putting.
Listen,
we had
I wanna
Raydell
put
at
him
our
in
heels,
this.
and now you guys did this.
Raggax did not want to kill anyone tonight.
Hashtag
I
not my
don't care
record.
if you didn't want to kill anyone. You did it anyway.
He tried his best. He saved a life, if you think about it.
All we really need to do is go up, punch him, and run away.
Okay,
That's
I
okay.
want you, as we enter...
There was a drunken guy right there in the alleyway. You could have just beat him up and
I
come right
felt
back.
bad for him, all right?
Yeah, the spins.
I'm gonna lean down at Raggax and say,
He had a
hey,
rough night.
I don't know what you did inside the inn, but if worse comes to worse, nobody will be able to hear us if something goes down in here. Can you have that ready if needed?
I can do that. I got that.
All right. We need to be quiet. Sheelal, you know better than all of us how to sneak around, sniff the place out, make sure there's nobody here.
Okay.
And then he'll. How many ways are there? Doors or are there like hallways?
This is a very small home. There are no stairs, no nothing. You walk into what is a lounge area with a kitchen behind it and 2 closed doors.
How in the 9 hells did Sheelal have a key to some random private domicile?
Sheelal will go to the left one.
You go to the one on the left. It's like one on the left and one directly at the end. You go to the left, you open it.
He'll peek in.
It's a small stone bathroom.
Is he in there?
No one's in here.
He will keep the door open. and go to the next
it's
door
a shame he wasn't
and peek
there.
in.
On
Dude,
the
he
turret.
had a night. He could have been
He'd
passed
be on
out.
his throne.
He could have been passed out in the bathtub.
Crossbow bolt to the dome.
Give me a stealth check.
Advantage or no?
No,
Why not?
because no.
I still got a 24.
Why not?
You go to the door very quietly, and you just hear this.
I assume this is just him in there.
Just him in there, and you can see this small dwarf laid out, one leg in the cover, the other leg high up in the air, and like his two arms splayed out.
Sheelal is gonna run back.
There's a guy sleeping in there. I think he's very drunk.
Did you kill him?
Do you want me to kill him?
What's stopping you
good
from doing
intentions?
it now? You've already killed 4. Yes, this is killing with good intentions.
Okay.
We
That's
can
not-
risk him
And
waking
he'll
up.
start to go
Here's
towards.
that, and it's like a dog frothing at the mouth.
Hey, hang on, guys.
Out of all the
he
times for you to
is
kill somebody,
asleep.
this is
Just
the moment.
leave him there. We'll just stay here. If anything happens, we can do it.
Just rip the Band-Aid off and do it.
No, we stay in the living room. Somebody keeps watch. If he wakes up or anyone tries to get in, they get us up. No
Okay,
more of
hold on.
this. No more
I am-
death. No more. Okay?
I'm going to just go get a good look at him, so in the event that the guards knock on the door, I can turn into him, and we'll be good to go. Apparently there are no tieflings that live in Smolderock.
Fine.
I'm gonna go study his likeness, so that in the event that I need to disguise myself as him, I will be able to replicate his form.
You look into the room. You see the small dwarf with this reddish beard all the way down, long red hair. The rest of his body is filled with like this hairy and black hair, but he looks like any other dwarf apart from that.
I'm gonna just take a peek under the cover.
He does not have pants on.
Oh.
Oh, and we're gonna put that back down.
What's he packing with?
Hey, give me a sleight of hand check.
Excuse me?
You
He's
copping a
gonna
feel?
take it. Well, he's gonna take his penis.
I'm taking
No,
it.
this is
I'm
mine.
taking it.
Natural one?
That 20.
Oh my!
Oh,
Okay,
my
okay,
God.
I was about to say.
I swear to God.
I don't know why the fuck you decided to peer under the fucking blankets, but you do it anyway.
I need to be
And
thorough.
he does the... And then he stops and rolls over.
And it's just his butt cheeks poking at me, I'm guessing.
It's the full moon, baby.
Is his
That's
junk
a double
poking
Full
out?
moon, baby. Full moon.
And we're gonna tuck him in, and off we go.
You will hang out in the living room and begin your long rest.
Sheelal will go into the bathroom and angle himself. Is there a mirror?
There is a mirror.
Would it be possible to angle myself so I can look into the other room from the mirror as well, or no?
No, it's too small. It's a small bathroom,
Yeah.
and there's too much space between the door and there. So you can angle yourself that you can see a little bit of the outside, but not his room.
He will stay in the bathroom, just kind of if there's a trash can, just be right next to it and curl up.
You curl up next to the small little bathroom trash can as who is keeping watch for the first hour?
I can.
I'll stay up for at least a bit, just a little discussion.
I am
Yeah.
going to speed run my 4 hours and then be awake for the rest of it.
Raggax will look at Era.
So that was a productive night, huh?
I just stare at you for a really long time.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to go to sleep right now, so I don't have to listen to you apologize, Raggax. I'm just going to curl up in the corner here, get like a turtle. All right, I'm
What-
good.
Where is the furthest place from the bedroom at, would you say, Raph?
The front door.
Okay. I'll move Raggax over just within whispering distance and enough to where I assume this guy won't be able to hear us.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Should I give one or just Era?
Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Go.
9.
Oh, that was a critical failure.
You guys both go to the corner far side as the other 4 begin their long rest. And you can hear guards murmuring outside. There's the rush of footsteps running around. But there is a moment of peace. And that is where we will end this session. Before you kill Raggax.
Well, we don't want to
Roll
kill
up that
Raggax.
new character on the break.
Hey guys, this is Trevor, also known as Ajax, the time-weaving chronergy wizard of the party. I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you so very much for the continued support. It is greatly appreciated. We here at Arcane Amphitheatre have a lot in store for you and cannot wait for you to see the exploits that we get into. So, if you haven't, please make sure to follow us on whatever platform you're listening in on and share with your friends. We have new episodes releasing every single Wednesday, so we will see you next week. Thanks.